Designing mobile interfaces, or interactions, is all about making stuff actually people can use in their daily lives. If you keep this in mind, and use some guidelines, especially guidelines specific to mobile interfaces, we applaud you. But most guidelines involve measuring in Photoshop or 4ourth, measuring sizes and spaces in pixels. My finger can be measured well in pixels, and my eyeballs see in photons, more or less of them depending on how far away I am from the screen. So, frankly, who cares about things like the 44 pixel cadence or any other guidelines that are resolution dependent? Instead, we need to measure in the real world. Measure on devices the way people really see and touch and experience things on their mobiles. Developers of mobile sites or apps say, you aren't testing if you're not testing in the actual hardware. Well, the same is true for designing and specifying interactive elements on the screen. Since the dawn of the mobile internet, at least, I've been peering at the screens and using typographer's rules, or lots of math in Photoshop, to determine what size display and what works best. With ubiquitous touch, another facet became even more important to measure, and the concept of touch targets and avoiding accidental input became crucial. I've done a bunch of research, including with actual people, and determined the best guidelines for both of these. For a few years now, I've been carrying around circle templates, like this one, and just referring to various sizes, like the 3/8 inch hole, to measure these interfaces and interferences. But as mobile design matures, it seems instead that we deserve our own tools. While drawing tools exist, so you can sketch on paper, there are no inspection tools like those typographer's rules I mentioned. So I made up this. A dedicated inspection tool for mobile touch design. A circle in the middle allows you to quickly measure if there will be any interference between touch targets, and there's a larger inscribed circle around it for high priority targets, whenever you can get away with a little bit more information. A rule down the right side is calibrated to the suggested minimum type size and line spacing, and just like the type size, the touch size, there's a larger scale along the other side. Rulers along other edges allow more direct measurement of sizes and spaces. And of course, as you notice, the whole tool is transparent, making measurement of small items easier by removing parallax. You just put it right on top of the screen and measure directly. The whole tool is the size of a business card, so you can keep it with you wherever you go. That also makes it about the size of a handset screen, so I've added a few additional cutouts to the empty areas. Buttons, form elements, and things for the enunciator row. You can use it to draw key elements of the right scale, as a prototyping or sketching tool wherever you are. I want this to be something you actually want and use, so please add your comments and contribute your feedback. Thanks for your attention and all your support.